So for today, I'm going to be making some sirloin steaks. So first things first, we want to wash our hands to reduce any cross-contamination. All right. So the recipe that I chose for today was just the way that my parents make their steaks at home. So I just kind of copied them because I just remember, it just being so yummy. So I'm going to do salt, pepper, and oregano, and then some Worcestershire sauce on top. So I've already kind of done it on one side. I put our salt, pepper, and oregano already. And then what I like to do is just take a knife. If I didn't have time to kind of let the sauce sit, I'll just take a knife on one side of the steak like that. Pour a couple drops. That way it still goes inside of the meat. And obviously, all of this has been contaminated, so we're going to need to wash it down really good. You can flip it and do it on the other side. Salt, pepper, and oregano. Okay, and that's ready to cook. So you want to heat up the oil. I've already preheated it until it's like a nice and glossy looking color. And this steak can actually be cooked on a higher heat. It actually tastes a lot better. So I'm going to just put that on there. And I'll move my computer away so the oil doesn't get on it. And just kind of while that is cooking, so I have a sirloin steak that I'm making. I got it at Publix. It's $5.51 for 0.92 pounds, but it is actually $5.99 a pound. So I got it at Publix, like I said. It doesn't look like it was pre-packaged in any way. It looks like they cut it at Publix and, just sold it there. And I think I got it for such a low price because it does look like it's a bit oxidized, as you can see. Which is why I think I got it for a little bit of a lower price, which doesn't, oxidation doesn't affect the quality of it. It's just not as fresh. So this is your top sirloin fillet, which I got. And that is basically the loin of our carcass. And I'm cooking it on a higher heat because that actually makes the meat taste better. For this type of cut, you can grill it too. That's really, really good. I just don't have one available to me. So this was an intact product. It was not needle tenderized, and it's not enhanced in any type of way. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it. It's a little dark. So what this means is that since it's intact versus ground, our ground meat oxidizes more quickly since it has a lot more surface area. And needle tenderized just breaks down those muscle fibers and makes it easier to chew. This meat, as you can see, is not needle tenderized because we don't see those little punctures in the meat. So in terms of how I stored this product, I stored it for 5 to 6 hours in this refrigerator right here. And I stored it there for about 5 to 6 hours, and the temperature was 39 degrees. And anything, you know, under 40 is okay. So I did make a really tiny piece of steak, so it's cooking pretty quickly. So I like the inside of my steak to be pretty red, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out. So in terms of this whole meal here, it's probably going to cost me about $2 per plate, just because the meat I got was so cheap, and that is just with our meat products. If we include our non-meat products, like such as pasta, things like that, it would just go up from there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on a plate. And now, you know, to avoid any cross-contamination, I'm going to go ahead and take these and wash them in the sink, just because they have touched that raw meat. So we go ahead and wash that down really good with soap. Both sides. And we do this so that way anything that the meat had that could have touched this will go away. So we can avoid any cross-contamination. Okay, so that is how we're going to make our sirloin meat right here, by avoiding cross-contamination and cooking something really delicious. Thanks.